you ever asked yourself how well you earn in comparison to others here in Germany? That information can be useful, as I'll explain on the go. Let me show you how you can find out where you stand with your net income. Here's a database from the German Economic Institute. I put the link in the description. Let me walk you through this. However, there's one thing that we need to account for so that we don't fool ourselves. So make sure to stay till the end. Here you enter your net income. It's important that it's net and not the gross salary. Count in your income from your salary and any additional income. Convert non-monetary perks that you get into a net value. Let's say if the company allows you to drive a car for free. If you live in your own house, estimate your rent. Then subtract the amount that you pay to your bank. That difference is counted as net income. You can verify all of that by checking the explanation under info. Let's assume we are a fresh graduate with a decent net income of 3,000 euros. Let's say we're single, so it's only one person older than 14 in our household. Here we write the number of children under 14 living with us. Let's keep it at 0. Now you can choose two datasets for a comparison. Don't get too confused by the fact that there are two graphs. On the left side, let's keep Gesamtbevölkerung, which means whole population. On the right side, let's select single to compare ourselves only to singles in Germany. Here's the result. With 3,000 euros, we are among the top 16% of earners in Germany. We're among the top 11% of earners in the category of singles. Sounds good. You can also choose another dataset and compare yourself to only men and women, or people that work full-time, part-time, or get a pension. People who live in the city earn more. We've dropped to 18%. Compared to people in the country, we're in the top 11%. If you don't have any education, you're doing extremely well with 3,000 euros net. We just click our way up in the education level. You see, with every step, people earn better. We do that until we reach Hochschulabschluss. This is a university degree. Suddenly, we are just among the top 35% with 3,000 euros net income. First lesson learned, better education leads to a significantly higher income on average. There are many people who are very wealthy without owning a college degree. If you have it in you, sure, you can go and start your own business and become significantly more wealthy if you're successful. Most people, however, will still work as employees. In that case, investing in education pays off. You can also compare yourself with different age groups. We can choose owners and people who live on rent. People who own an apartment or a house seem to be doing much better in general. The next one is interesting for expats. This here means no migration background. We're in the top 18%. Compared to those who came to Germany on their own, we're in the top 9%. Migration to another country comes with several struggles and hurdles, especially for refugees. Now let's take a couple without children. They earn 6,000 euros together. What you'll see now may be confusing. The bar drops down to 4,000 euros. That is because the basis for the comparison is the wealth of one individual. It's obvious that two people who live together save money when it comes to things like rent, food, and vacations. This calculator adds a factor of 0.5 for every adult living in your household. We divide 6,000 euros by 1.5. Now, compared to the whole population, we're in the top 6%. Compared to couples without children, we're in the top 11%. Compared to academics, we're in the top 17%. You can see that this couple is doing very well, but there's still some potential. You can check how you're doing in your age group to find out if you could be earning more right now or can expect more in the future. Don't feel too good about yourself just yet. We've left out an important detail. The data for this calculator was recorded in 2016. Of course, the average salary in Germany has increased since then. We can't compare our income today with incomes of 2016. That's a detail that many posts about this calculator leave out. Here's the table with the average annual salary increase since 2016. Overall, that accumulates to an increase of more than 17%. If you take all your average monthly income in 2021, I say you should divide it by 1.17. This is what someone with your net income would have earned in 2016. Suddenly we drop quite a bit from the top 16% to the top 25%. This gives a more honest view on where you stand today. What do you do when you're already in the top 5% range? Or even in the 1 to 2% range like my wife and I? You make a lifestyle decision. You can spend your money on a big house, a nice car, and luxury goods. Many people want exactly that and they're happy with it. Maybe you're okay getting along with only half your income like many others do. You can invest the other half and buy yourself more freedom and security. Later, those returns will increase your wealth, but that takes patience. It's a decision everyone needs to make for themselves. Are you interested in tips about how to manage your money after graduation? Then I recommend that you check out my videos and a money-related playlist on StudyVox. See you soon.